Ludicrous feed is proudly sponsored by Carloop, data to empower Australia's EV revolution. Good morning everyone from the third floor of the Hotel InterContinental Dameisha Resort here in Shenzhen for the final morning of the BYD Media Australia tour here in China. And what a beautiful view here that greets me on this very wet morning. I was going to go for a walk, but it is actually raining, so I think I might just stay inside today and pack my bags. It's going to be a big day on this final day. We're going to visit the BYD headquarters here in Shenzhen and learn more about the history of the company as well. So it should be good. Looking forward to it. Just noticed that there is a massive floating Pikachu out there. Alright, stepping out of my hotel room for the morning. Oh, I didn't expect this last night when we came in. This is quite a nice view. Look at that. View of this area of Shenzhen. Beautiful mountains in the background. And hotel lobby this morning. Very bright and airy. Beautiful atrium. Alright, so we've actually got a lower ground floor, which I guess walks out to the sea. Maybe I'll go have a look after breakfast. But this is the breakfast room, so I might head in there and have a cup of coffee and maybe a quick bite to eat. Now let's start with a walk around. We've got coffees on this side. And over here we're doing some noodles. An amazing spread every time at these breakfast places. Got some buns, condiments. More Asian food. Spring rolls, youtiao, freshly made. Congee station. More Western style food. What an amazing spread. And over here, some more Western food, making fresh omelettes. And fresh eggs. What's over here? Juice station. Oh no, this is salad, sorry. Salad. This is the juice station here. And more coffee on this side as well. Beautiful view out to sea. Then in the center here, I think we've got some pastries. Let's have a quick look. Wow. Pastries. Cold cuts. And we've got fresh salad again, and fresh fruit. And yogurt. And some cereals. Alright, just a quick walk after brekkie, just to check out some of the facilities here before we head off for the day. Got a nice, beautiful big pool here. Ooh, ice cream. Interesting. Powered craft. Oh, there's that Pikachu I saw this morning. Still floating up there on the water. Ah, this would be a great place to hang out. I had more time. Beautiful. Seaside Resort. And then looking back at the hotel. Life is a beach. BYD Electric Bus, green plate. Need more of these in Australia, that's for sure. Let's walk around. Looks like a standard bus, right? Standard coach liner. But as you can hear, there's no diesel rustling. Quiet as. And I see like diesel things back here. But can't hear the diesel, which is great. BYD. The seats are pretty epic. First class bus travel. Look at that. Ports here. Cup holders. How far this reclines. That's why I took this seat. It goes all the way back. Look at that. Amazing. Umbrella holders. Thermos. Coat hooks. Blinds. I feel like I'm in like a caravan almost. Light switches, air conditioning vents. Wood grain floors. So here's the cockpit of the BYD Electric Bus. A lot of buttons, but very quiet. It's idling, but there's no diesel hum, which is good. See the charge there, 94.1%. Pretty straightforward. And this is the chairman's seat right here with the beautiful table. BYD North Station. Right, heading into BYD headquarters. Here we are. HQ. No, sorry. That is an amazing wrap on that home. Look at that. All the charging stations too. I can see, what does it say? BYD warmly welcomes our Australian media delegation. Oh wow. To the hall. It says BYD warmly welcomes our Australian media delegation. So this lobby alone is pretty impressive. Wow. Merchandise. Another hall in there. The Yangwang U9. I think that's the Denza in the corner there. This is the FCB, Hangzhongbao. Just for curiosity, this is the original Dolphin for the Chinese domestic market. It's got the smaller front nose. It was redesigned for Europe and overseas markets to pass ANCAP and Euro NCAP. See, that's just a bit more squat, a bit more blunted at the front. It's actually quite obvious if you know the Dolphin well. Still a very cute little car. Of course, you all know the Atto 3 or the Yuan Plus, as it's called here. It's pretty similar to what we get back home. All right, so we're now being shepherded into this big hall. But before that, let's have a swing into the merch. Oh, look at this. How cute. There's a cafe over here. And then some more merch over here. We know BYD was involved with the Euro 2024, so some merch from that. And then merch as we pan across here. A whole wall of merch on this one. Wow. That's so cool. Cute cars.
What car did they get?
Some more here. Oh, they're all here. How awesome. Denza N7, Denza D9. There's my seal. Hello, seal. Missing you. Sea Lion 7. Beautiful. Pet bag, umbrellas, polos, tumblers, jacket, tote bag, notebooks. It just goes on and on. Okay, now for that. Oh my goodness, this place is huge. Oh, wow. There's so much going on. Okay, I'm going to walk around this show hall. Oh my goodness. Look at this car. Holy dolly. It goes on and on over there. Check it out later. Annual growth rate 56%, $6 billion revenue 2023, 143rd in Fortune Global 500, 1995, Mr. Wang Chuanfu, Chairman CEO, established it. 1998, first overseas in the Netherlands. Year 2000, in Shenzhen opens, largest supplier of Motorola in China. 2003, enters the automobile industry. 2009, new energy bus and coach industry and forklifts. 2010, BYD Daimler creates a joint venture for Denza. C9 GT Denza brand shooting brake. Last week launched. 2016 officially enters the rail industry with SkyRail and the Sky Shuttle as well. So SkyRail is monorail, Sky Shuttle is medium density. 2017 commercial operation of the SkyRail in Yuan, northwest of China, also in Sao Paulo in Brazil. 2020 BYD mobilizes all workforce to create PPEs for the pandemic. Seeing a lot of those BYD masks around during the lockdown. Within 24 days was the largest manufacturer in the world. 24 days. Crazy mask spirit. That's what it was called. 2022, they stopped creating ICE only vehicles. In 2023, Yangwang premium luxury segment means admiration or looking up. Zhongbao also was launched. 6 millionth new energy vehicle. 8 millionth this year in 2024. New energy vehicle. Amazing. So these are the different arms of BYD. Research, science and tech, film dreams, battery, electric power, auto engineering, so on and so forth. So this is the wall of their patents, 50,000 patents. So this is a curious screen here, global expansion, 8 million global sales, 500,000 new passenger car exports, and these are the countries around the world. So the Americas, Europe, Asia Pacific, and Middle East and Africa. Pretty incredible. And there we are in the world right there. Here we go. That's it. Australia. So this is the ePlatform 3.0 with cell-to-body technology. This is what's on my seal at home. So the battery forms part of the structure of the car. 1,000 kilometers claim range. So Dolphin, Seagull, and Seal. That's where the C2B platform is. Oh, the beast, Yangwang U9. Hopefully you'll see that today. 0 to 102.36 seconds. Nuts. So insane. Looks so good. So this is the floating technology. E4 platform. Apparently it can float for half an hour. Are we testing that today? I wonder. So this is the DMI technology, the hybrid. Dual mode. And the eye is intelligent. Apparently the new generation can surpass 2,000 kilometers of range. I guess the LTC range. Both petrol and electric combined. Can drive from here to Shenzhen to Shanghai apparently. So here's the DMI engine, electric powertrain combined. So this is the DMO platform. That's the one in the Shark. Super hybrid. See the battery there in the middle. Cell to chassis, as we discussed earlier. So let's have a look at the DMO super hybrid off-road propulsion platform. This is one in the BYD Shark. Got the engine over here. Got the longitudinal electric hybrid system there. Differential locks on either side. And then locks here, more controllers here as well. So it's all combined in the one system. Wishbone suspension. And then the integrated cell-to-chassis assembly with the BYD Blade battery right in the middle. And at the back here, you've got the rear-wheel drive motor controller. Again, the motors, differential lock, and dual vehicle power supply assembly. It's pretty impressive. That's a Yangwang U9. Oh, look at it go. Even with one wheel missing, it can still keep going. See that? That's example of it just driving without that wheel. It's nuts. This is the Yangwang U9. And it's a BEV platform as well, so you can see that battery lies right in the middle with the cell to body. So this is the prototypical E-Seed GT, Dragon-inspired. Amazing. So it's like fully inspired by a dragon. You can see the back of the car with the dragon scales and the fastback element.
That's very cool.
Unbelievable. This would be absolutely insane. Beautiful, sleek curves. Very aerodynamic. Alright, so because I couldn't film at the factory before, I can probably go through the production line now. So drawing, under the action of a die, a flat steel sheet is drawn to cause plastic deformation and produce desired shapes and sizes. Trimming and punching, excessive part of drawing is precisely timed to make the edges of the workpiece straight. It is punched to fit for assembly. Trimming and punching and stamping. Okay, and then the finished stamp parts are inspected and then loaded by the conveyor, sent to the warehouse, transported to the welding shop. The remaining edges and areas are trimmed to form the final stamped part. You see the chassis and the shell being transported there. Integration of closure and roof. Automated manipulators take out stamped parts from the racks along the conveyor and locate it and assemble them with the underbody of the main welding line to integrate the body frame. Automated manipulators weld through welding tongs and set programs. Welding techniques are applied. Reader was fastened. And then quality control. Assembling the front door. Assembling hood and gate. You see how, as we saw in the factory, you just got lines sort of zigzag along the production line there. And then I guess this is the quality control for inspection. Functions, appearances, dimensions through this part here. Then electric coating occurs. Dense protective film is formed on the body surface to make it corrosion proof. Body is baked in nearly 200 degrees Celsius to solidify various adhesives and electrocoating inside. And then the spraying occurs evenly by automatic robots. And this is quite accurate what we saw in the factory. Most of it was automated like this. So the body is covered with colourful protective coating. You can actually see it being sprayed. That's pretty cool. I might just zoom in. Zoom in. Have a look. There we go. That is quite cute, actually. Okay, and then more baking occurs. Top coating is solidified through baking, anti-rust. And then the automatic assembly production line. There we go. That is really awesome. See that rolling around there? It's a nice schematic of what happened, what we saw in the factory. It literally got lifted like that, so it gets placed onto the chassis, the shell, all robotic. Assembling the sunroof, windshields, and backup tyre. Assembling tyres. Vehicle inspection. After the vehicle is inspected, fully inspected, functional tests occur like lighting, handling, braking, sealing, and inspections of appearances, dimensions, consistency, and completeness. And then the vehicle warehouse is here, and then it rolls off the production line, and we saw that at the very end of the tour as well. So it's worth noting that this model has been slowed down 12 times, and in reality, a car comes off the line every 51 seconds. Amazing. That's essentially 70 cars an hour. All right, so now we're doing the nail penetration test. That car just jumped. I'm going to keep this rolling just in case. It's dancing. that interior. That's insane.
Okay, that was, what do you think of that?
Let's have a sneak peek inside. Detail. Digital review mirror. So much interest. It's crazy. Now with the doors up. All right, let's take another look at the U9 now that everyone's out of the rain. I've got an umbrella, so get a much better look at it. See what tyres they've got on this thing. So Pirelli P0s, it's 275/35 R21 inch on the front, E4 platform, NFC card here. Look at the carbon fiber detail on that thing. Woo. Amazing. Charge port. Wonder whether we can open this. Let's have a look. No, it's probably electronic on the inside. I think it's locked actually. So that's fair enough. Unlock it too. The detail on the back here. So. Ooh, nice. Love that diffuser. Ultrasonic sensors. U9. Oh no, bird poo. Look at that light signature all across the back there. That wing is something else. Dragon scales? Another charge port here. Maybe it's dual charge port. It is a full electric vehicle though. What's on the back? Let's have a look. More Pirelli P0s. 325 30 R21s. I think the fronts were different. Yeah, as I said, we don't get too much time sometimes with these things. Just a very, very quick tour around the showroom. Love watching the other cars go round and round in the rain. Maybe I should, just for fun, take them around too. I haven't driven the U8 yet, I think, so I might pop in there and have a look. I'll turn the music off, otherwise I'll get a copyright strike.
Sure.
Thanks, Joe. This is a hybrid, plug-in hybrid.
Correct.
Yep, and this one EV mode I can see. Good.
Yep.
That's what I want. I guess we wait. Downshift. Do we have to wait for the guys to finish, I guess? Or do we just go?
I don't think so. I think you can just go.
Okay. Wipers. Front wiper.
There we go.
Okay, auto wiping. Let's see. Okay. It's not a racetrack, so I won't be tearing it around too much here.
Yep.
They call this the skid pan.
Skid pan.
Yeah. All-wheel drive?
This is an all-wheel drive, yes.
Yeah. It's so smooth.
It is.
So nice. Figure eights? Yeah, why not? Wow. Such a big car, honestly.
It is, it is.
It's just so smooth and agile.
I mean, the pickup is pretty good too.
Pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that too much today in the wet. Might not be invited back if I do.
That didn't come from me.
No. I still want to be friends with BYD after this. Yeah, it's slick as. I know it's only flat road, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't want to drive this thing too quick if you're carrying passengers or family around.
Yeah, the purpose of it, right? Like.
Yeah. That's it. Okay, let's do a backup test. That U9 is sick.
It does look lovely.
Head-up display. Nice. Beautiful cameras. I might attack that one next, that U8. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thanks, Daryl.
No worries.
Okay, so now we're in the Yangwang U9. Got the camera ready. Let's do a couple of laps of this skid pan. So, where is it?
Right hand side.
Right. Oh, there we go. Nice one. All right, let's go. Ooh, got the bucket seats hugging me now. Oh, can turn. Wow. That's so smooth. It's like floating around. Another track is flat, and I can feel the sides of the seats hugging me as I'm rolling around. Oh gosh, it's a bit dangerous. This is sick. figure eight. Yeah, I love the side-to-side support. Okay, I think the boys wanted me to park here for them, right next to them, so I'll go there.
Want to do a tank turn for
Yeah,
them?
one more tank turn.
We'll do a tank turn for you guys.
Okay, how do I do that?
So, foot on brake.
Yep.
In drive.
Yep.
Let's maybe turn towards them to face
Let's do it.
high speed. Let's do it.
High speed. There's only one speed. We don't want low speed. Release the steering wheel and brake, and it starts to rotate. Okay. Here we go. Who needs the spinning teacups? Guys, vlogging. Nice. I can see the benefits if you're trying to get out of a tight spot. Cool. That's it, right? Beautiful.
Swing in towards them, maybe.
Okay, one more little one, just to freak them out.
In drive, or same deal. The foot's on the brake and then drive.
Okay, yep.
Okay. End up in the car source video. All the specs are there too, all the stats.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay. Thanks, guys. Good demo. Okay, so this is the Sky Shuttle, BYD Sky Shuttle. Let's have a look inside. Very schmeck on the interior. Driverless, as you'd expect. Let's see the powertrain down here. BYD, of course. Let's go this way. That's the back of the train. This would be so good, getting people out of the suburbs into the major metro and train stations back home in Sydney. Oh, if only, right? It's just the stuff that futurists and town planners can dream of. And that's an intelligent charger up there, so at every station or depot they can just pop that down and start charging the train in between. Makes sense to me. Gorgeous. Alright, so now we're visiting the BYD Vehicle Crash Testing Lab. Let's head inside. A lot of plates here. Auto Engineering Research Institute, Clean Energy Vehicle Safety Engineering Lab. Alright, tour begins with a overview of the lab.
Welcome everyone to come and visit this site. The first lab, it will be used to run the vehicle crash.
So the tour is getting translated. Okay, we are moving to the safety laboratory. Walking down the corridor. It's yeah, I guess the style of the building is a bit older. I guess it's a lab, so it doesn't have to be too high tech, I guess. Crash lab. It looks like we're climbing up some stairs, older type stairs, up to the second floor with everyone. Looks very much like the battery plant in terms of the style of building warehouse. Okay, now we're onto polished floors, overlooking the warehouse safety floor, I guess. Here's a model of the area I can see in front of me. Oh, here we go. A whole bunch of safety cars. No photos. Yeah, no worries. A few cars in camo.
Oh, do we get to witness one?
I hope so. Hope we get to see a car crash today. We've got a massive track, and then we've got what you see in those safety videos where I assume the car's going to get crashed into the wall at high speed or a set speed. We'll see what the impact of that crash is. Oh, that's a shame. We may not be able to see a crash because they do only a few tests every now and then.
Crash one car per hour.
Oh, one car crash per hour. Hopefully we are in here to see that, in time to see that.
Okay, the vehicle down there that we can see now had just had a crash experiment 10 minutes ago.
Okay. 10 minutes ago that vehicle crashed.
So the 10 minutes ago the crash is about hitting the front of the vehicle. So it's trying to test like how the vehicle reacts when in a traffic jam, some car behind you just, you know, sorry, I'm HR.
Rear end.
So push the
Rear-ended.
rear-ended.
Getting rear-ended.
Getting rear-ended.
Yep.
Thank you, Tom.
We're walking down the corridor now.
Oh.
Ah, it's a guided track. It's like pulled along this track. I can see it below me. So it's very controlled. Ooh, top speed 120 kph for testing. Okay, so it must meet global NCAP or Euro NCAP and ANCAP, you would think. Surely they'd do that, right, for export markets. All right, so now there's a big floor with lots of tracks. Different cars on the floor I can see here. I assume this is for the roll tests and things. Head-on collision? Oh yes, head-on collision area. Yep, head-on. Okay, so it's like the arc of a radius, different angles of the collision. They can test different angles and side impact, front impact. They crash thousands of cars every year. I hope they do that. Oh, we're going down there. All right, video time. Okay, so now we are on the floor of the testing area. It's a pretty impressive setup here. About to watch a video, I assume, of how they do these tests. Okay, we're about to go visit the dummies. It's a good video showing how the safety testing is done, both on the components and also the battery as well. So cutting through the battery penetration tests, etc., etc. Sounds like there's a dummy facility that just been told they've got to be kept in a controlled temperature. Should be good. Oh, here we go. We see the dummies. Little all shapes and sizes, kids, adults, wearing different vests. They're in a controlled temperature as well. Poor old dummies. Little kid, small kid, toddlers, small child, adults, women and males as well. Smaller and large adult sizes as well. It's not like the terracotta warriors. They don't have different facial expressions. They're all the same. It's pretty amusing. I'm just looking at a sign which says Thor 50th dummy. Thor 50th is a 50th percentile adult male anthropomorphic test device. 50th centile, so pretty much bang on average. I wonder whether it's 50th centile for worldwide or for the Chinese domestic market. Questions. Ooh, 13 million yuan per dummy. Or for that dummy, for the Thor dummy.
13 million.
How much is that? I think about 2 or 3 million Australian dollars. It's so expensive they needed a hospital for it. Oh, each dummy gets crashed 30 times per year. That's why they need the hospital, I guess. Yeah, I can see that the dummies are relatively anatomical in proportion and size, as you'd expect. It's a lot of money. $2.6 million for that dummy, a Thor dummy. Hopefully it's insured. Well, actually, that's ridiculous. Of course it's not insured. It's a crash test dummy. What am I saying? Oh, okay, we can see inside this room now. Oh, we can see the dummies being strapped in onto the platform, to these cars. Oh, poor dummy. It's getting loaded in and strapped in. I wonder whether we'll see it in action. So this dummy is just like bare, sitting in the seat with no shell, no car around it. So we've got a frontal matching test, far side, knee mapping, lateral matching test. Very thorough. Front seat whiplash test, rear seat whiplash test. Whiplash is important. Important for sort of low to medium speed crashes. It happens a lot. Knee mapping test, conducted to verify the thigh knee penalty points. Thigh force load and the knee displacement in the defined risk assessment area should be less than 3.8 kilonewtons and 6 millimeters respectively. Okay, next lab. Oh, that gave us a thumbs up. Means they're going to crash the dummy. This should be good.
That means it's going to start.
Hopefully get some sound effects.
So we can't watch it. I don't know.
All right, here we go. They're smiling too, so this should be good.
They gave us a thumbs up. It's going to happen.
We have to watch this. We can't go yet. Surely. Oh,
This is well worth seeing. If we get
totally. See.
They seem to be thinking that we're not.
Oh,
They don't want us to
okay.
think what's going to happen.
Fair enough. All right.
Poor little Jimmy's going to get shattered to pieces on
That's a shame. Never mind. Okay, so we're watching a video now on electromagnetic interference in these vehicles, the EMC testing lab, electronic and electromagnetic interference testing for interference for the whole vehicle. Okay, so we're about to enter this EMC lab. It's like a vault, basically. feels like a bank vault. There's like spikes sticking out of it. Don't touch the sides, it's very sensitive. So, looks like concrete, I guess. Oh, absorbers, okay. No touch, please, it says. Wow, it's very insulated. It feels like a padded cell, almost. It smells very sterile in here. There is a crash car in the middle of it. Largest EMC lab in China. It's a lot of recording equipment, radars here, recording interference, I guess. Definitely feels like a padded cell in here. I assume this is just a demonstration. This is probably not... Oh, maybe it is. No, it's actually being used. Not soundproof. Okay. This is just an EMC lab. It's pretty impressive. It's at least probably two and a half stories high. It's like the insulation everywhere, padded everywhere. 100 million RMB, so what, $20 million just to build this room, this lab. There's a gap in the lab, I guess, for vehicles to drive in. So vehicles can stop here and accelerate out for the testing. Okay, so the other bigger commercial vehicles can be tested here as well. The trains, the buses, the coaches. It's a pretty big space, very impressive. Oh, okay, so now we're visiting the BYD Auto NVH Noise Vibration Laboratory. So this is for refinement and fine-tuning. And all the Aussie vehicles are tested here too, so be reassured that quality assurance does occur here. You can see all sorts of cars here on the floor as we walk through here. All right, entering a room with computers and desks and whatnot, and office chairs. This could be soundproof, let's see. I mean, I assume so. It's a laboratory for testing sounds. So let's see. Oh, another padded cell. Oh, wow, now it's really soundproof. More insulation on the walls, but it's like a curved roof now. I can hear myself think, which is dangerous. It's very soundproof. A couple of engineers sitting in the corner there around a computer, but a couple of little desks. But essentially very quiet overall. Deadened. Noise is deadened in here. In the center of the room, there's like the floor where the car goes in, I assume. It's like a sensory deprivation area. I can hear my own heartbeat, apparently, so let's stay nice and quiet. 21 decibels in here. So quiet in here, seriously. It's quite an experience. So she's saying you can actually hear the sound of a needle dropping on the floor. That's how quiet it is. But with the door fully shut, you can hear her own heartbeat. Ooh, it's a very heavy door, apparently. I'm just going to sit down and enjoy it for a bit. It's quite relaxing in here. I'm sitting on a seat here. So there are wheels on the floor that accelerate the car, and they can hear the sounds of the car. Any rattles and things can be tested and then identified and corrected if needed. They can change the road surface as well. Very good. 100 million yuan, so $20 million Australian for the sound of this, for the price of this lab. They're really heavy doors, I can see. Apparently there's a pattern on the wall. The designer left it here, so let's see what it says. Surely BYD. Is it a face? Let's have a look. I'll step back a little bit here. It's BYD. Yep, yeah, I agree. BYD. How on brand? Check out this boardroom. It's like the United Nations. It's pretty full on.
The Australian team, and then we'll be concluded. Thank you very much.
我代表澳洲团队还有我们的澳洲媒体，再一次向刘散运总还有整个团队表达我们衷心的感谢。
Alright, so we just had a conference in this room behind me here, as you can see, with Mr. Liu Xueliang. He's the general manager of the Asia Pacific region. And we asked a lot of questions, of course, of him, and he also presented BYD's history and future all in one speech, which is fantastic. So the questions I asked were about segments of the market which BYD want to develop all across Australia, all segments. No plans for charging infrastructure, and they'll be developing their electric and hybrid in parallel, both in Australia and worldwide. no plans for manufacturing in Australia, and they'll be focusing on affordability, of course. There was a comment about the development of future chemistries. They're still testing all different types, not just LFP for the moment, so we shall see. Stay tuned for that. You never know what BYD might do in the future with regards to different battery chemistries. But for the moment, they pride themselves on safety of the blade battery, of course. Nothing more on sodium batteries yet, so stay tuned for that as well. Denza is apparently confirmed for the Australian market. Time frame, we're not sure as yet, and whether we see the Denza brand or whether it's going to be kept under the umbrella, the BYD umbrella, we shall see. Question about B2X, it depends on, I guess, commercial viability in different markets. And there were also questions about just EVs in general coming from China with regards to whether restrictions from the US and Europe on both software and hardware will affect BYD targets. He wasn't too concerned about that. And there were also specific questions about product life of the shark, sea lion, seal, all those lines in Australia. Of course, it's hard to predict. No one has a crystal ball. So good questions overall, good spread from the different content creators and journalists in the room. It was quite an informative session, I must say. And also shout out to Jess, the translator, who did a fantastic job translating both from Chinese to English and vice versa. And it was just so thorough and so detailed and so quick and precise. I was very impressed. So yeah, what a great session overall. And here's our final dinner tonight. This amazing room.
Yeah, that's great. And how do you find it, like, complexity of the words? And you can do that fairly easily, just like, and you're always taking the... It's moving. I think it's might be going.
All right, so that was a lovely farewell dinner, delicious Cantonese style food. And from here, we are driving to Hong Kong for the next 2 hours. And then we're staying overnight in a Hong Kong hotel and then an early flight back to Sydney, Australia tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward to it. Okay, final night of our trip. We're at the Marriott at Hong Kong Airport. Still a very nice hotel, by the way. So very happy with these facilities. Gonna really enjoy it and yeah, get ready for an early start tomorrow. 9 a.m. flight out of Hong Kong to Sydney tomorrow. 6 a.m. complimentary shuttle bus to get there. So it shouldn't be too bad. Just it's a very modest room, but I mean, honestly, it's still a good room just compared to the lavishness we've been experiencing in China, thanks to our host, of course, BYD. Let's have a look outside. I'm pretty sure it's a view of the terminal, maybe, of Hong Kong. Let's have a look. Okay, I'll just turn the light off. All right, lights off. There is a view of, that is Hong Kong Airport, I assume. And there's a ferry terminal there as well. So yeah, nice to be back in Hong Kong. And then looking forward to going home. I'll wrap up when I'm on the plane tomorrow. And I'll give you an idea of what food we are having on the flight as well.
Many hours later.
All right, checking out of the Marriott Hong Kong Airport. And going to catch a shuttle off to the airport. Mixed feelings at the moment. Happy to go home, of course, but yeah, made some good connections and fond memories here on this trip. Thank you, Airport Shuttle. Into the terminal, Terminal 1. Hong Kong Airport. The final journey home. Okay, so we're at the Pier Business Lounge, opposite gate 65, boarding gate 67. Great looking lounge. Let's go check it out. We've got flight departure times, snacks and nibblies, fruit bar, cold cuts, Western food. Good spread as always. It's a big lounge. Bar as well. Some more food on this side. Does go online. on the plane again. Seat 18A, Cathay Pacific Business Class. Hello. Very similar setup, of course, to the trip over here, but this time it's a day flight. So I won't be sleeping, be doing some editing for you guys. That is the view outside in Hong Kong. It's been a great trip. Alright, first meal in the air, out for congee, some dim sum, and some fruit. Bathroom toilet in business class has a window. It's pretty cool. Alright, they're serving lunch. Some soup, and a bit of bread as well. Alright, the final meal of the trip. Seafood soup. Yep. Alright everyone, that is the conclusion of my China trip. Hope you enjoyed these vlogs and enjoyed learning more about these cars as much as I did, and also enjoy the scenery and the food as well on these videos. So I just want to shout out once again to BYD Australia and BYD HQ in China. Both teams looked after us very well in China, and also to EV Direct as well for the initial invitation. So much appreciated. And until next time, thanks so much for watching, and as always, happy charging.
Good.